starting with Midland Trail Patriots. Number 0, Peyton Bales. Number 1, Cam Thomas. Number 2, Jake Ewing. Number 4, Gage Johnson. And number 34, Ben Harrison. Your coaches are Curtis Miller, Austin Isaacs, and Kelly Gladwell. Today they're taking the Battelle High School CBs on. Starting lineup number 3, Braden Poncheroff. Number 5, Colt Sandy. Number 21, Cooper Payton. Number 24, Trey Huggins. Number 42, Jackson Huggins. Your coaches are Josh Kisner, Austin Poncheroff, David Cottrell, Kim Cohen, Evan King, and Amanda St. Clair.
The start of this particular game, we got the starting lineups in place for Midland Trail and for Clay Battelle, and looks like we're going to have a normal jump ball. If you were staying tuned for the last game, we did not. It started out with a technical foul because we had both teams in white. This game, we have a blue and a white. Going to be way easier, isn't it, Alex, to be able to tell who has the ball?
Absolutely, and I'm sure it's going to be way easier on the players as well, as that was a difficult thing there.
It certainly was. Yep. Our great officiating crew's getting this game started as they throw that jump ball. Here we go. Clay Battelle gains possession here to start this game.
Trail's going to be in kind of an expanded zone. It looks like, well, maybe a little bit of man-to-man with help. A little quick jump shot there by number 21 for Clay Battelle, off the mark by Peyton.
Yeah, Trail brings the ball up the floor. They're looking to see what they're in as well. Looks like they are in a 2-3 type of a zone. 0, Peyton Bales shoots a 3. Little off. Again, we talk about that line. That was a pretty deep 3.
Absolutely, and I would say we're probably going to see quite a bit of that if as we have a turnover there, if we're going to stay in zone here, as Midland Trail's going to shoot it from out there.
Yeah, Midland Trail statistically or historically is what I should say, have been pretty decent shooters from the 3-line. At least some of the games that I have had a chance to watch. So we'll see if they can put that on display this morning.
A little 2-2-1 pressure handled easily by Trail with a nice take.
Great layup there for a Gage Johnson. Good 2-pointer.
Yeah, and I like the way they were able to reverse the ball against the press. That is not what you want on a 2-2-1 press. You want to try to keep it on that side. We have a kick ball there by number 1. Nice active play by Thomas.
Yeah, he had great body control right there, Johnson did, from Midland Trail, just to absorb the contact and just go on through with that layup. And here we go. So we got Midland Trail. They're in a, looks like they're in a 2, let's see.
It could be a man. It's either a man or like a matchup. So we'll call it that for now. As number 42, Jackson Huggins knocks down the baseline jump shot to put the CBs on the board.
Yeah, great press break there by Midland Trail. They were able to slow it down, make good passes, and pass to their own team.
Being patient, but tried to force a pass that wasn't there as they're packing in that 2-3 zone. The CBs are swinging around the top.
Pretty good footwork by number 22. Just left it short a little bit. Looks like the ball's going to stay here with the CBs.
Yep. Going to maintain possession underneath their own basket. Midland Trail looking to match up a little bit.
They are. I think you're right, Coach. I think it might be a little bit of a matchup zone for them, but Clay Battelle's got to figure that out soon.
Yep, this Trail comes up with another turnover here. Going to set it up and fire away from deep 3 with a bang.
Holy smokes, there we go.
Yep,
Jake Ewing with a long 3-pointer. I tell you, Coach, I think that thing banked off the top corner.
Yeah, that was definitely a soft bank shot from deep, so nice shot there.
I'm not sure it's that early, but I figure the bank is open.
Yep. Nice driving dish, way to swing the ball across to number 24 for the wide open look, and that's going to be 3 for Trey Huggins.
Yeah, Trey Huggins had a good shot right there. Liked his form, liked the way that he was doing it. Set his feet and had a good shot.
Yep. Swinging the ball around. There's your deep three by Bales, just a little bit short, right
Yep.
on line, but
Yeah.
just a little bit short. Nice tip. We're getting a little bit of up and down action here so far. Pretty clean game, not a lot of foul, actually no fouls. And it's up and down, so that's what you like to see here as we're moving right along in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is one of those things we keep talking about, that two-pointer being that lost art. We've got lots of threes happening today.
Yep, we've got a turnover.
Tried
here.
to get it inside, turned the ball over. Yeah, CB's try to take it inside, and Cam Thomas picks up his first personal foul. Now we're going to see the CBs as they take it out of bounds underneath their rim.
First team foul for the Patriots. There he is in the corner. Nice look. Just not able to convert that jump shot, but a nice inbound play there. Remember that one in a little bit.
It sure was. A little miscommunication by the defense, I think.
Yeah, you'd like to see him get the ball right here to number 4 in the middle and let him make some decisions with it. Make it an easier pass. There you go.
Got it to the middle, but
got to keep that ball up.
Yep, got to protect that ball. Got to tie up. It's going to stay here with the Patriots.
Yeah, it's kind of a two-edged sword. You want the ball, but also if you're the defense, you want it to go there. If that guy's not going to protect the ball, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get jump balls or steals.
For sure. So we got a stoppage in play just to find out what happened. Looks like he's questioning that possession call, possession arrow. He goes over to the score table. Great job by our referee right there to check that out just to make sure, and it is the right call. It is Midland Trail basketball after that jump ball. Peyton takes that thing inside, but he just had one too many steps. That's that Euro step, and I still think as a coach, I don't like that word because I think the Euro step is a walk. I don't know how you feel about that, Coach, but it's a unique one.
It definitely, and in that situation, it was because he wasn't able to keep that foot still once he made the steal.
Oh, yeah, good steal there by Thomas. Oh, going in, good strong move. Yep. I think they're going to pick up number 3 for Clay Battelle on the foul.
Ponceroff, that's going to be Ponceroff's first. Team first, but going to be 2 shots here for Cam Thomas as he knocks down the first.
Good looking free throw. Again, we talk about this almost every game, but it is so true. When you make those free throws, you put pressure on that other team, helps you out.
Yep. 3 points, converts 1 of 2 for Thomas at the line as CBs control the rebound. And number 3, Braden Ponceroff, going to set up the offense here.
Trail at the top there. Thomas got his hands up. That's the way we like to play defense. Keep getting those hands up. Up and a travel. So sometimes just making yourself big on the defensive end can mean a lot, and sometimes that speeds people up and cause travels.
Yep, absolutely. And looking out on the court, it looks like Midland Trail does have a big lineup in the game here, as we see number 34 has Harrison in the game as well. So they've got that big back line and a good look.
Good look down low. Number 4, Gage Johnson with another 2-pointer. That was a good look. Good finish.
I love the ball movement that Trail's showing against this zone. They're not dribbling. Ponceroff with a deep 3.
Tell you.
We see coming up short.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that 3 might have been from Clay Battelle. Again, we talk about this all the time, but there are 3 3-point lines that are out there on the floor. That first one is that high school, boys and girls. That second one is for the college girls. The third one is for the college boys. And I tell you, when you're a shooter, sometimes you look and you see that far line, you think I'm behind a 3, and you let it fly, and it's a little deeper than you think.
Yep, absolutely. That foul for CBs was on number 5, Colt Sandy. That's his first.
Yeah, Cam Thomas with a good 3-pointer. He set his feet. He was actually in close, not a deep 3. Great bucket. That'll settle your team down real quick. Yeah, get it right there to the middle. Clay Battelle did. Yep, high post to low post. Great move. Yep. Great shot by Maddox Kinzer, number 11.
Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. You kind of, if you're going to set up the offense, you want to try to get it to that person there in the middle and let them make some decisions. So you want it to be a good ball handler as Trail gets a little sloppy with that pass and turns it over.
Yeah, and that's a drive you crazy play for a coach. You want it set up. You want all the puppies in order, if you want to call it that. But you got to get it to the top of the key. Let your offense get in position.
Yep. Clay Battelle making an effort here to get it in there as they put Sandy on that foul line, looking for him to make some decisions. So we'll see how Trail adjusts to that.
Yeah, it's that new high school rule. Once again, that thing was underneath, and so the ball gets taken underneath your basket. No more short corner, which is good. Good for those out-of-bounds plays, Coach.
Yep, absolutely. You want to have those in your arsenal. As 21 for Clay Battelle. Matt Cooper Payton puts two in for the CBs.
That was a good, strong move by him. It's a good one. Yeah. Number 1, great move right there by Thomas. He had a good up fake, good drive to the rim, got fouled.
I believe that foul is going to be on number 3, Braden Ponseroff, so that's going to be his second. So first sign of foul trouble maybe here for the Clay Battelle CBs as Ponseroff picks up his second.
Clay Thomas to the line. First shot is no good. He was 1 for 2 earlier. Let's see if he can stay 1 for 2 this time around. We had a couple subs there. Number 12, Jackson Barnhouse checked in.
Cam makes 1 of 2 for Midland Trail. And that'll take our score to 12-9 in favor of the Patriots. And see, you can see they brought up a post there to try to help with number 5 in the middle, as he's going to kind of be the playmaker. Nice look. Nice hands there by Midland Trail as they knock it out of bounds, and it's going to stay here underneath the basket.
Yeah, let's see that out of bounds play again by Clay Battelle here. They had a good one there earlier.
Yep, had a couple there, and just sometimes maybe just best to get it in and reset your offense, as Sandy's going to have possession for a minute, and they're going to work it around the top. Another deep 3 off the back iron. Nice hustle there by number 25, Cohen, with the rebound, offensive rebound, and another deep 3 by Sandy.
Yeah, better box out there by Trail.
Yep.
Yep, and that's what they didn't do. That last possession is they did, or the one right before that. Man, a deep 3 again.
Yeah, these are. If I'm a coach on the other team, I'm going to let them shoot this, right?
Yeah.
Like you're going to have to prove to me that you're going to make some, and guys are just settling a little bit right now, early in the possession, not able to knock them down. I like the take there by number 11, and that's what you kind of want to see if it's not falling. Maddox Kisner, I believe is his last name, picking up, drawing the foul.
Yep, number 12, Jackson Barnhouse picks that foul up. Just trying to be aggressive, but to be honest, he probably needed to pick one up there. He was going to score.
Yep, agree, and there you go. Make him earn it at the foul line, and Maddox just unable to convert on that first one. So have one more here.
Let's see if this free throw box out there. Looks like they are boxing out well. See, good. Trail got a good box out, got a good rebound. That's what you want to see out of your team.
Yep, that's what you want to make sure you don't give him any extra possessions, especially off a foul shot after missing 2 in the step through. Going to create the foul there, and that foul is going to be on number 5, Colt Sandy, I believe, and that's his second. So Clay Battelle here early with a little bit of foul trouble in the first quarter. If they have 2 starters with 2 fouls, so something to look out for as we get into this second quarter.
Yeah, number 2, Jake Ewing to the line for 2 shots. Again, those foul shots are so important in these games, and especially when it's tight like this.
Yep,
great
absolutely.
shot. Good job, Jake.
Number 21 checks back into the game for the CBs. Payton replacing Sandy. So they've got their 2 players with 2 fouls on the bench right now. Going to ride it out this last minute.
And don't you think that's a smart call with 59 seconds left, right? Don't let him pick that 3rd foul up.
Absolutely, and we're going to get a carry call here as he's unable to control his dribble.
And that was all caused a little bit by the pressure there of Patriots.
Yep. Absolutely, the ball pressure and just sped him up out of his comfort zone and lost control here. Just under a minute to go. Let's see what Trail looks to do kind of with this offense as they're looking at a 1-2-2 zone right now by the CBs. Got it inside to where you want to go. Unable to finish is number 12.
Yeah, but that was a good play by them. At least get it inside, something to the rim. He just couldn't finish,
Yep.
but actually it was a good shot.
Yep, I guarantee it, Coach was happy about that play. And, you're going to miss some shots too. So nice hands there by number 4, Johnson, creating the turnover. And the Patriots are going to bring it this way with 15 seconds to go. See if they hold for the last shot. Lazy pass there. Got to be careful.
Yeah, keep moving that thing side to side. That's
Penetrate,
always the
shot.
good. Yep.
A little short. Nice hustle by Peyton Bales. Get the rebound, but no good as we get to the end of the first quarter. So with the score, Midland Trail 13, the Clay Battelle CBs 9. And looking at that first quarter of action, we were up and down, pretty clean slate there, and a quick moving quarter. So good basketball, able to keep these officials out of it and let the kids play.
Yeah. And it looks like both teams are trying to do something similar, meaning they're trying to get the ball up the floor, trying to set what kind of offense they can set up, and then get something to the rim. And both of them are doing that. They're a little bit more settled than even the first two games that we saw, I think, in this first quarter.
I would agree with that, Jason, absolutely. Seemed a little bit more flow to the game there, up and down.
Yep.
Hey, we want to take a minute to thank our 2025 Winter Classic sponsors, the official sponsors of the Winter Classic: City of Summersville, Visit Greater Summersville, 3WS, WVU Medicine, Pepsi, GoMart, and the Mid-State Northside Automotive Group. A special shout out to the Mid-State Northside Automotive Group, as Jason will get a chance to interview the players of the game from each team. An exciting time, an exciting thing for those guys. They get a free gift, a T-shirt, they get a medal, and they get a chance to get interviewed out there and get out there. So make sure you stay tuned for that post-game here following the action.
And, again, the funnest thing, I feel like, the most fun that I've had as we do this broadcast, get out there and let them say what they're feeling or say what they think. It's been good. It's been good for the players, the coaches, and hopefully you guys that are streaming the stream here or watching the video, hopefully you appreciate all the things that go into that. And, again, when we say all those things, it takes a village. And SCTV is one who puts all this on, and they have all the technical equipment that put all this together. So shout out to Sam and SCTV. Appreciate those guys.
Nice job there by number 34, Ben Harrison, as he knocks down his first points of the game. But Midland Trail showing some good ball movement and good shots. Good shot to start this quarter.
Yeah, that was a great run and two right there. He got himself in a good position, good body control, made the shot. And gets down here, battles for the rebound just like he's supposed to.
Yep.
Like his game so far.
Absolutely. Nice job by Harrison there, number 34 for the Patriots, using that correct form and boxing out. And there you go. He made his man go through him, and he couldn't get there, but knocked it out of bounds and gives it to the Patriots. Yeah.
As Peyton with a three. Again, Coach, I don't know if you can tell this too, but it's hard to see on this floor, but it seems like those threes are really deep.
Yeah, I think that's what we saw out of the reaction. I looked over at the Midland Trail bench after that shot because it seems like Bales is just maybe he needs to work himself down a little bit farther when he's getting set up to get that shot, because I know he can shoot the ball.
Yeah, we had a 2-on-1 opportunity there for the Patriots on the break, but couldn't deliver. Good defense by Clay Battelle.
Sandy trying to get down in the middle, and he's going to get a foul called.
Looked like a reach-in foul potentially.
Foul on number 1, I believe.
And Cam Thomas, that is his second personal.
Okay, so both players for Clay Battelle with 2 fouls. Ponceroff and Sandy are back in the game here. And did Cam Thomas just check out of the game?
He did. Cam Thomas checked out, and Isaiah Harper checked in the game, number
Coach
11.
is going to give him a break there, as a little bit of extra pass that wasn't there, and Midland Trail knocks it away.
Yeah, and that was Isaiah Harper. Just came in the game, had his first steal. That's what you want to see when those bench players come in, give you hustle, give you effort. Isaiah there tries to throw it down low to number 4. Johnson just couldn't get it there.
Couldn't hold on to it, yep, exactly. And Ponceroff's going to bring it up the court. Oh, nice pump fake. There's what you like to see. Good dish. He just wasn't able to hold on to it. Clay Battelle's firing the ball across the court, that's for sure.
They are. He got it in there into the 2-point range, but
a little strong with it as Bales is going to bring it across the timeline and look to drive. This is what I wanted to see out of him earlier. Try to get yourself going. And nice job.
Yeah, there you go. Gage Johnson up with that, too. Seems like he's controlling that area underneath the basket.
And when Bales decides to go to the basket, it brings that defense in, and they got to collapse. So when he gets that shot up and maybe doesn't go in, his teammates are there for the rebound, as we saw right there on that last possession for Trail. They're going to hold him to one and done again for the CBs.
Yeah, it seems like they're having good rebounds on the Midland Trail defensive end. They're boxing out, putting bodies on bodies. That's what we want to see, especially as coaches. You coach that, and sometimes that doesn't produce on the floor, but you like to see it when it is produced. They're still motoring around there. We got us looks like we got us a Clay Battelle foul on number 21. That's Cooper Payton.
It's Payton's first for Clay Battelle.
Yeah, and let's look at Midland Trail underneath here, running this out of bounds play.
Nice.
Yeah, ran the line, at least got the ball in, now set it up.
Yeah, I think they were looking to go in the corner, but Clay Battelle had that played nicely. Ewing wasn't there, but now they're going to run their offense and
go get it. Go get it.
Here.
There you go.
Yep.
And Coach Miller calls a timeout. It was a good, timely one because it looked like Patriots a little bit out of control right there.
I agree with that exactly, and I think that's what Coach Miller is saying. Let's just get ourselves reset, catch our breath, and we'll go from there.
You know, Alex, we talk about this every game, and this is a good time to talk about the facility here at the Arena and Conference Center. I tell you, if you can't tell this by the video, by the stream, but this is a wonderful facility. The floor is very nice. The rims are nice. The seats, you know, you get your own seat, got your armrest. It costs $10 to get in the door, and you can watch all day long. You come and go as you please. I mean, to me, that's a pretty cheap date night. What do you think, Alex?
Absolutely. It doesn't get much better than that. In fact, if you were here to watch all the games, that would equal to about $1 a day. So I don't know much better way you could spend all day doing something and enjoy supporting the community here in Summersville as well, and these teams and players that are coming from all over the state to be a part of the 2025 Winter Classic.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and I keep laughing, but it's so true. You come here in the morning, and you stay all day, pay $10. It is $1 a game, folks. You don't get much cheaper than that, and where else can you come and watch a good showcase of high school basketball, both boys and girls?
Absolutely.
All right, Midland Trail setting back up in that offense. They got themselves set. That was the timeout, so he's got them setting in. Coach Miller does in a good set. Going to see if they go through with what they're supposed to do. Looks like Clay Battelle is playing a man now. A little bit of pressure.
Yep, good call. Nice cut there by number 11.
Isaiah, good cut by him. Good save. And Clay Battelle comes out of it.
Yeah, nice job, Clay. Clay Battelle very fortunate to get away without giving up a hoop right there. Nice spin move by Sandy.
Good stop.
Yep.
Way to stop, use your footwork, like you was getting ready to say. Ben Harrison picks up a foul.
Yeah, absolutely. And Harrison was in a good spot there. If he would have been able to remain vertical and use his height, I think he might have got away with it, but he did slap down at the ball, and that's going to send Sandy to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Midland Trail's second team foul. Good-looking foul shot right there.
Yeah, and Sandy's has had a couple not go in for him, so he was able to get to the line, see one go in, and let's see if that'll spark something for him. Short on that one, but holding on to that rebound is number 21 and kicking it out.
Nice open look. Way to step into it. I saw that one coming.
Yep. That's Trey Huggins with 3. That's his second 3 of the game. So Midland Trail's going to have to keep an eye on him because it seems like he's the one with the hot hand right now for the CBs.
Yeah, I could tell as soon as he caught that ball. we use this acronym when we teach shooting, but it's BEEF: balance, eyes, elbow, and follow through.
Yep.
And he had all 4 of those things.
Yes, he did.
Looks like Isaiah Harper there for the 2 underneath. Came off the bench. He showed some energy, got some steals, and even made a bucket.
Nice drive in there by Ponceroff, and I'm liking what Clay Battelle's doing right now. Is they're trying to get to the basket and make some things happen, as they're going to have to, as they're not seeing those outside shots fall. Nice work inside to Harrison.
Oh yeah, good move, good pump fake. Good job there, Harrison, for that too.
You love to see that from Harrison, as he was not in a hurry, right? He took his time and ended up with a wide open layup. So nice play there by Harrison.
Yeah, and I think I would call that slow and methodical.
Yep.
Maybe that's the way to put that. So he knew what he was doing, he slowed down, and he made the move.
And on the other end there, Trey Huggins with a nice and one opportunity here with a little turnaround shot. Try for the old-fashioned three-point play.
That foul was on number 34, Ben Harrison, the one we were just talking about, making a good move. Had a good foul, or, well, I don't know if that was a good foul because that produced a three-point play potentially.
Yeah, again, I'd just like to see Harrison be there and be tall, right? Be vertical,
Yep.
straight up.
Yep, straight up.
He's the tallest player on the floor, so it will be a factor with his length.
And Clay Battelle putting a little pressure on. That's what I would do, trying to speed him up a little.
Yep. They cut it.
As they do. Good
Created
turnover.
the turnover. A look ahead as he – no, he's going to take his time. Not good idea there by Sandy as they were pushing the ball, but –
all right, that ball's going to stay right here at Clay Battelle. Number 13, John Neal checking in a game for the Patriots. I think Coach Miller's just trying to find somebody that can handle the ball. He's went down the bench a couple times, had some early subs. He wants people. He's over there coaching them up. That's what you want to see out of coaches. He cares about his team, cares about where the direction they're going, and cares about them as a person.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice job there by the defense, and they're going to drive down. And tough to come in for number 13 there and get a shot up right away, but they do. And number 11's there for the offensive rebound, Isaiah Harper, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Coach made that substitution for Isaiah Harper, and he's done nothing but bring energy when he came into the game. So good sub by Coach Miller. Reason I can talk so confident about him is Coach Miller and I are really good friends. We've played a lot of summer league ball together, and he went to Midland Trail, as did I. So he is coaching his alumni basketball team, which is really cool. You don't see that so much now in today's terms.
No, you don't. And a big development there as we see, I believe that's Ponceroff's 3rd foul. So they're going to have to sit him the rest of this half and be very careful as we start the second half as he picks up his 3rd.
Yeah, Ponceroff been the one that's bringing the ball down the floor, kind of making it go for them. So we're going to see here.
And Harper unable to connect on either foul shot here for the Patriots.
Makes life easy when you can make those free throws.
Yep.
Good look inside. Good bucket.
Yep, nice job. Nice job there by Peyton.
Yeah, there you go. Good pass down low. He had good position right there, Gage Johnson. He posted that guy up really deep, sealed him off. Great bounce pass there.
Yes, it was. They got in the position just as you said, and the fundamentals right there as they executed that to perfection. Nice drive.
Nice drive.
Number 11, we're going back and forth here as Kisner with the finish off the glass. So back and forth action here the last minute or so of this first half. As Bales is bouncing the ball, looking. You can hear Coach Miller asking him to move. A little lazy pass inside there by number 2. Just got to make Ewing there, not with the strong pass, causing the turnover there.
Yeah, and it looks like Clay Battelle's just playing that man-to-man, and it's bothering the Patriots right now. That defense is.
A nice hustle there by Sandy. As he's
Yeah,
going to
good
get
bucket.
the offensive putback.
Good rebound. All right, let's see if the Patriots can slow down here a little bit, get themselves together. Peyton shoots a long 3 again, just a little short. Again, Coach, I feel like those things are really long.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're definitely out there, and that's just a little bit far. Not saying that he doesn't have that range, but again, you got to try to be active and get to the basket to try to get something to go in if you're not making them to start off with.
Yeah, checking into the game for Clay Battelle, number 2, Tyler Sleeth. All right, we got 23 seconds left, 20 seconds. You're down by 1 if you're Midland Trail. You want to get the last shot, so you want to kind of hold it here, but you want something to the rim.
You want a good shot, right? Like, let's get a good shot here. And they're going to shoot
Gathers
another deep
himself
three.
really deep, short again. So, Coach, I don't know. We keep talking about it. I'm sure these coaches that are over there coaching their team, I'm sure they're talking about it, but it's just such a battle.
Yeah, it is. It is, because you're used to seeing that, and Midland Trail's a three-point shooting team, so going to get an illegal screen there on number 11 as he's moving into number 2, Ewing there. So.
Yeah, Maddox there, number 11 for Clay Battelle. Couldn't figure out why they called the foul, but when you're moving and setting that screen, they're going to call that every time. You got to be stationary.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. 2.3 seconds left. We're going to turn, shoot, and
got the
one.
foul. It sounded like there was a foul, Coach.
Oh.
I think so. He made the bucket, count it, and the free throw.
Absolutely, and we got a foul there as well. So, who? I'm sorry, I missed that. Who made that shot? Number 2.
That was number 4, Gage
yep.
Johnson. He threw that thing up. It went through the hoop, and he's got a foul shot. This could be a 4-point play for number 4.
Oh, so
and he just missed it.
Yeah, would have liked to seen him stay there at the line, but that shot there will give Midland Trail the lead at half with a score of 26-24. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes with the second half action.
All right, and welcome back to our third quarter. We had a good halftime right there, and
Quick and efficient.
What's that?
A quick and efficient halftime.
Man, I tell you, those 5-minute halftimes, I take the headset off and I want to take a breath, and I feel like I take one breath, take one drink of water, and we're right back at it. Yeah, but that's good.
Yep, constant action here at the 2025 Winter Classic. Be right back at it again following this game with another game, so rest of the day.
One of the things I like about tournaments like this is, number one, the facility gives you a feel of like a Coliseum, or maybe like a mini Charleston Civic Center. So what it does is it allows you to shoot at a backboard that's not always like a backboard at a high school because there's space behind it. So you're kind of shooting into oblivion is what I call it. But it also gives you this really nice big floor, nice good seats. Prepares you for that postseason, especially if you have any aspirations for doing so. But in doing that, it also, because there's 5-minute halftimes and 10-minute warm-ups, it kind of gets you in that we got to go phase and kind of helps your team.
Go mode, exactly right. As the Patriots are going to start the third quarter off here with the ball. Up 2 points.
Let's see what we could do. They're trying to go down low. I see him talking. He's saying clear out. Man, cardinal sin, leaving the floor, trying to pass.
And it results in a quick transition bucket for number 5, Colt Sandy. So, again, under control there. Just a bad little mistake there by Ewing.
And Ewing knows better. He's been taught by his dad. His dad is Tom. I played basketball with a lot of time with Tommy. He actually ended up playing at Glenville. Was a starter for many years for Glenville University.
Good job. We're going to have a jump ball underneath. Going to go to the CBs here as we have a tie score, 26-all. Just a minute into this third quarter of action.
All right, let's look and see. Patriots haven't changed, They're still in that zone. Still playing with their hands up.
Let's look there. One more pass to the corner for the open look. Yep, nice play. Deep shot as good hustle there by number 24. Able to save it off a Patriot player. So nice job by Huggins not giving up on that and following his shot.
Yeah, it was a great hustle there by the CBs. Got it inside. That's what breaks that defense down.
It does.
Is when we throw it inside, we just mishandled that one.
Yep, absolutely. Kind of threw it at his feet a little bit of a rush pass, and going to create the turnover. Looks like Clay Battelle's matching up here in a man defense. Harrison's going to try to feel his way around, but in doing so, took a little extra bunny hop there and going to get called for the traveling.
Yeah, maybe felt a little too much on that one. Yep. Yeah, we got ourselves a tie ball game. It's been a good one. It has not been one-sided for sure.
Yep, and if I remember last year, maybe this game went into double overtime during the Classic.
Okay.
So a rematch of last year, and here we are still. Nice
go through. Just missed that layup.
Explosive play by Sandy, but just unable to knock it down. There you go. There's what you like to see out of Peyton Bales. Getting to the basket, drawing a foul. It looks like he might get a foul on number 25 for the CBs. Oh, 42. So
Jackson Higgins.
Higgins, that's his first, and
Is
I
it
was
Higgins
way
or
off.
Huggins? I'm sorry, it's Huggins. My fault.
Yep, the Huggins. Jackson and Trey Huggins. Nice double team underneath. Tough.
Yeah, tough turnaround, wasn't it? That was good defense.
Yeah, it was on both parts. A little bit of a force action there by Johnson. Like to see maybe kick it out and get it back.
Nice pass look underneath.
Yeah. Bucket by Huggins. As Ponceroff with the nice play underneath.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about in that first half with Ponceroff getting those fouls. He don't need to be out of the game very long, does he?
No, absolutely right. He seems to be the guy that gets them going and is going to make that play. Nice hands by 42 off the pick and roll there. He played it well and stuck his big paws up there. Did Jackson Huggins and knocked it down. Can he get a three to?
Yeah, the big fella stepping up there, shooting that three. I like his confidence.
I'd like to see him take another big step in. We've seen a lot of them be right on line, but just a little bit short.
There we are, Peyton cutting that defense. That's what Peyton, in the games that I have seen Peyton play in, that's what he does best.
Yep,
cutting to the rim, getting that bucket.
Absolutely, and a nice take there to get one. And Coach Miller's going to call a quick 30-second timeout, so that'll give us a chance to thank our official sponsors of the 2025 Winter Classic, the City of Summersville, Pepsi, Visit Greater Summersville, WVU Medicine, 3WS, Mid-State Northside Automotive Group, and GoMart. And a special shout out to GoMart for being the official sponsor of the School Spirit Award. So that award is given out each day, and at the last game of the day, it's been voted on all day by the volunteers here and everyone to see who has the most school spirit. So if your school's out here playing today, come support, get loud, and get an opportunity to win some money to give back to your school. So we really thank GoMart for that.
Yeah, you mentioned something that was really important, Alex. You mentioned volunteers, and it takes a village. It's not one person, it's not a group. It's a whole community coming together, putting forth this Winter Classic. If I'm not mistaken, Alex, you being one of those volunteers. So I appreciate your help in doing this broadcast.
Absolutely, something I've enjoyed for the 3 years and hopefully many more to come. So nice move in there by number 21, Peyton, but just unable to finish.
All right, if I'm Midland Trail and I'm Coach Miller, I'm getting them to slow down, play within themselves, set some screens because that Clay Battelle is in the man. There we go. See, now he's being aggressive because he saw it go in, and I tell you, that ball hit every part of the rim.
It did.
Mercy.
I was looking at you because I was excited to see him do that because that's what we've been wanting him to do, and I thought it was in.
Yeah.
And it squirted out on him. So unfortunate there, but keep doing that, and I think he's going to have success. It's Cooper Payton's second for the CBs. No, just threw it away there. And nice
look
look
ahead. Good work. Woo. With the missed layup. Yeah, both ends kind of mistakes that you shouldn't see, but sometimes happen.
Let's reset. And there's Bales. There's his first deep three, but seen a couple of them, and now he's going to heat up a little bit to give Trail the lead back at 31-28 with about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here. Nice
two-pointer.
Absolutely. A great play by Peyton there, taking it into the lane with a little jump stop and a little shot. So some back and forth action here. between the CBs and Patriots.
Yeah, another turnover by the Patriots.
Yep.
Just
Almost.
careless ball handling.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, careless ball handling. Right now is when you need the 5-second call.
I tell you, that's not a call we see a lot of, but that was playing defense within an arm's length, and that referee had been counting for 5 seconds. If you don't get rid of it, that is a 5-second call.
Absolutely, and he was guarding him close enough to.
You know, we've had a good, clean game, even by these officials. You know, even only stoppage we had was one stop to check the possession arrow, and I do think that was a good stop just to see, to make sure. You know, they had the right call, but it was, hey, you know what, let's get it right.
Yep, absolutely. I think a smart play there by CB coach Josh Kisner, taking out Ponceroff here with a couple minutes to avoid his 4th foul.
Yeah, excellent move there by Ben Harrison.
Yeah, absolutely, right underneath where you want it.
He was able to go from one side to the other, but make a good layup on the other side of the rim.
Nice look into Sandy, who had to move there and walked away from it. But Peyton with the exact play as the last time. A little penetration in the lane with a little jump stop shot, and same result as last time, 2 points.
That's that mid-range shot, right? That good one. There we go. Peyton taking it to the rim, getting the bucket, and the foul. So he not only gets the bucket, but he gets to go for the free throw.
And this second half, we've seen a different Peyton Bales. He's been attacking the basket, getting his shot where he wants to go, and that has in turn freed him up for a 3, which we've seen him knock down his first 3 of the game. So 7 quick points here in the 3rd quarter for Peyton Bales.
Yeah, not a bucket in the first half, but
make it 8.
But now he's got 8, so he's definitely turning it on. And if it sounds like through the broadcast, if you're watching it, that maybe we know a little bit about Peyton, the answer is we do. He's kind of from our area, so we've got a chance to watch him grow up a little bit. And honestly, I've had a lot of chances to play basketball with Peyton,
and his brother, I'm sure,
and his brother for sure, and they play a lot of pickup. And just to watch him go out here and do well, that's a good thing. But I know he's capable of that, and you just saw it on display right there.
Absolutely. Yep, nice job by Sandy, knocking down his foul shot, as he's going to be 2 for 2 so far today, and he's going to get a chance to make it 3.
And that was Midland Trail's first team foul. There you go. Free throws make life easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a good, tight game. You know, again, those competitive games like this, you want to see those things, and sometimes you hope for that when you put these matchups up, but sometimes it's not always that way.
Nope, absolutely. There you go, looking inside to Harrison. Tough to deal with, and just not able to drop it in the bucket. Good shot, good look, exactly what Coach Miller with Trail wanted, and CB's able to control that. Yep. 21, Cooper Payton going to get called for his 3rd foul offensively, as he lowered the shoulder and dislodged the defender out of the way. So
he was trying to get back to that 2-point shot that he just is making a living off of down there.
You want to see a little 1-2-2 half court here by the CBs, but Trail handles it pretty effectively if they could.
It's all right. Good take by number 12 right there.
And there we go.
That's Jackson Barnhouse. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
And on Cooper Payton, I believe that's his 4th foul, so definitely a factor here, as he has 8 points in the game and going to have to sit for a little bit.
Yeah, and he's been the one here in the second half that's really kept them in it by making those 2s, and now he has to go sit. That's why fouls are so important, especially early on. You don't want to pick up so many fouls early, because it usually comes back to haunt you.
Yep. As number 2, Tyler Sleeth, checking into the game for the CBs.
Jackson Barnhouse missing both free throws.
Yep.
Settle him down a little bit. Take a breath, shoot that shot.
Set the screen there. They're going to look to move his Trails in a man defense. Sandy from deep 3, around and out. Good rebound by Peyton Bales.
Another drive by Peyton. Yep. He definitely has the drive. Didn't finish that one real well, but may have gotten fouled.
Yeah, he was looking for the contact. There was some, but officials didn't deem it enough to call foul, so play on. Nice way to get to that spot if you're 24 for CBs, but unable to knock it down was Trey Huggins, and it's going to go off the CBs, and Midland Trail's going to take possession.
Yeah, number 11 comes in for the Patriots. Isaiah. Is that Isaiah? Isaiah Harper. He came off the bench there in that first half, gave them energy. So maybe he'll do the same.
And he's got 2 different types of shoes, so very interesting if you make your parents buy 2 different pairs of shoes or if he has a friend to trade with.
Well, I tell you, Coach, I don't want to bring you up to speed, but nowadays you buy one pair and they're both different colors,
Yeah,
so it may be one pair.
That could be.
But you just don't know.
Could be. We go back and forth, and Midland Trail controls that rebound.
The second attempt, same shot. He almost made the first one, almost made the second one.
Yep. Just under 15 seconds left. Looking for a good shot here if you're the CBs.
Yeah, single digits now, 8. Settles for that jump shot. Good shot.
Sandy with a deep 3, and we're going to have a foul. So Sandy with a 3.
All right, looks like there was a foul on the CBs.
Number 11, Kaiser.
That's going to
Kisner, excuse me.
Okay, it's going to put Isaiah to the line, shooting 2. 5.3 seconds.
Isaiah's missed his first 2 today. Let's see if he can make up for that here and extend this Midland Trail lead.
Yeah, take your time.
Yep, just a little bit off the front end. Bend those legs a little bit and get it over the rim.
Misses the second.
Nice rebound by Sandy, and he's going to get a foul call. Just a little bit of aggressiveness there by Jake Ewing. Yep, they need to come pressure the ball. There's only about 3 seconds left, so somebody going to get a chance to heave one up here maybe. It's going to be Sandy, I imagine. Oh, carrying the ball. Oh, off the front of the rim.
Yeah.
Coming up short. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter with the score Midland Trail 38 and Clay Battelle 37.
And you know, Alex, we talk about this being a village, and not only does it take volunteers, but it takes sponsors. So I'm going to take our time right here in this game and at least give you a list and rundown of all the sponsors that we have. So buckle up, here we go. Hampton Inn, Nicholas County Commission, Pendleton Community Bank, SMR Technologies, Atkins & Young, Bard Financial, C. Adam Tony Tire Pros, Columbia Forest Products, J&S Hydraulics, McDonald's of Summersville, United Bank, Woodford Oil Company, Alpha Construction, Brown Food Service, BSN, Clay Family Pharmacy, Collar Wheel Graphics, Dairy Queen, Leslie Equipment, Lucky Family Enterprises, Maloney's Club, Mountaineer Shed Quarters, Castles of Creek Real Estate, Doss Electric, East Marketing, El Bandito's Market Mexican Restaurant, Isaiah Morgan Distillery, Kirkwood Winery, Mountaineer RV and Outdoors Center, Summersville Healthcare Center, Sweet Escapes, TNT Outdoors, White Anderson Funeral Home and Crematoria, Young Life, and ZMM Promotions. As you can tell, that's a laundry list of sponsors that we have for the Winter Classic, and that's what it takes. It takes all of those people to put this together so that we can produce an event that happens in our great community of Summersville, West Virginia.
Absolutely, and it's our job to make sure they get recognized for that.
That's
great
right.
job, Jason.
I appreciate that.
And let's go here as we get ready for a fourth quarter. It's guaranteed. Look like it's going to be an exciting finish here this final 8 minutes. Let's see who's able to establish what they want to do.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know that any one team has dominated, but it's been like a back and forth, kind of taking what has been given to them. So yeah, this fourth quarter should be pretty interesting. Good drive, but kicked it right out to Clay Battelle.
Just nowhere to go for him. Got down there, and
we
Sandy.
certainly can't blame it on a white jersey in this game because they both have contrasting jerseys.
Nope, it's number 24, Trey Huggins, comes up just a little bit short with that shot. Gambled on the play, but
there we go, good steal.
Nice hands there by number 2, Jake Ewing. Knock it away. He's going to drive the lane and take
Good
it
take.
up. Nice
Good
job.
take.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice job by Ewing there to get the first 2 points of the quarter, and a nice job by Ponceroff to go up, challenge the shot, but not get his fourth foul. As we've seen, they work through him, and Sandy with a wide open look there at the elbow, unable to finish, and Midland Trail comes away with that rebound. Got a timeout in the action here as Coach Miller is going to take a full timeout and talk it over with his guys here and try to make sure they're in the right frame of mind in this last 6+ of the fourth quarter.
Well, he's got a 3-point lead, and in this game, 3 points seems like it's been a large lead, although it's not necessarily so large. But if you're Coach Miller, you're getting them settled down, getting them to run some screens off that man-to-man defense. And if you're Clay Battelle, listen, you got to start speeding it up. At some point, you have to come to the realization that we've got to start scoring points and we've got to get stops.
Yep, absolutely. They've had a couple of good looks here and there, not able to get it. Maybe try to get some offensive rebounding, something underneath to get the action going, get yourself going, as Midland Trail's had a good time here with the rebounds in the second half.
Yeah, it should be in for a thriller. Now, if you're watching this game, you definitely want to stay to the end and watch the final parts of this, because it does look like it's going to be tight. But even afterwards, we have player of the game, and that's always a good time. I get to go back there behind where we have an interview screen and a big light, and these guys get to talk a little bit about their game. It's always a fun time.
Absolutely, absolutely, and a memorable time for the athletes as well. Oh, not quite ready for that, but was able to hold on to it. Got away with one there, I think. It was a nice rebound there by Colt Sandy. He's kind of been all over the place here this second half, trying to find his game a little bit. Nice look into him. Got to be careful there.
Be smart. That's right. Be smart.
Ponceroff looking to penetrate in and get a good look at it with a soft shot there by Ponceroff for his first points of the second half. He's been in a little bit of foul trouble, but seems to be okay right now.
You know, that was a good move by him. He had good footwork, spun his body around, got his shoulders squared, let it fly.
Yep, absolutely. Nice play there by Cohen. Coming up with the steal, going to bring it down the other way, and we're going to stay tight as Cohen with the steal. And a long three, not able to connect, but 42. Jackson Huggins with the rebound, and Ponceroff's going to reset for the Seabees.
Another long three. Good rebound on Ponceroff, and it's going to take him to the line.
Yeah, nice job there. He got position on number 1, Cam Thomas, which is going to be his third of the game, but Ponceroff's going to go to the line for 2. Misses the first, has one more coming to him. Misses both. Big misses there for Ponceroff, unable to close this lead a little bit for the Patriots, which is up 1.
Yeah, and I think, well, I was getting ready to say, Midland Trail needs to be patient with that ball and just couldn't hang on to it. And Ponceroff going to the rim, extended that arm.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, when you extend that arm, that's a good red flag for those officials. And, yep, you can't extend it.
Big foul, as that's going to be Ponceroff's 4th. Did have the arm extended out. That was a good call there by the official.
Yeah, so that's Ponceroff and Peyton both with 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah, for Clay Battelle. So that's something we need to keep a look on, because as this thing gets tighter and down to the end, they're going to need them.
They're down 2 of their starters here. Not down, but they got to be careful. And Colt Sandy, though, has really had a good second half. He's been very active on the rebounds, had a couple of points here, so making it.
Oh, yeah, good lay, good shot.
Nice take by Trey Huggins. I think that's going to be his 10th point of the day, so nice move there with him and taking it in the lane with the soft floater.
Yeah, he elevated, didn't he? He got himself in the air, under control, That's a nice looking shot.
Absolutely, and that'll give the CBs a 1-point lead here as we go back and forth down to the end.
Yeah, Peyton with a really deep three.
Absolutely, and the net barely moved on that shot. It was so pure right through the net to put the Patriots back up on top by 2.
If there was a time to get dialed in, right now is that time for sure.
Yep, and he has dialed in the second half. Sandy's going to look to get to the lane, and a nice kick to Cohen. Hesitated a little bit and might have hurt him. Nice
Good hustle. Good hustle by everybody.
Everybody, his bodies are all over the floor.
That's what you want. You want them on the floor, seeing it. Peyton stops for that three. Nothing but net.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be careful here. They lost track of the shooter, and Peyton's found his range, and Sandy's going to shoot a deep three. Holy cow.
Smokes. Back and forth again, folks.
And Sandy has really had as strong a second half as Peyton has had, so.
Looks like we got ourselves a warning here. Yep.
Touched the ball.
Delay a game, I think so. Touched it out and it went out. Number 21, Peyton's coming back in. He was really hurting them there with those twos.
Yeah.
With 4 fouls, right, Coach?
Absolutely, yeah. Him and Ponceroff both in the game right now with 4 fouls. So, you know, it's been a back and forth. This Clay Battelle team's had players step up all over, and there we go. Midland Trail 3 for their last 3.
And Cam Thomas with a long 3. It looks like it's a back and forth game, Coach.
Oh, we got 3 more here by number 42, Jackson Huggins.
There we go.
And these teams have really stepped up the action here in this last few minutes of action. And looks like they need to stop the clock. The clock is running here, and they got it under control maybe.
I think our referees are right on that. But that was a good timeout here by Coach Josh there of the Clay Battelle. He wanted to get it a little bit under control because it's been going back and forth so much. He just wanted to settle his guys down. Looks like he's over there. He's setting some things up. That was a good timeout by him.
Absolutely, and buckets have come fast and furious here in this fourth quarter. We have 11 points already for the Midland Trail Patriots, and we have 10 points for the Clay Battelle CBs, so that'll put us right where we want to be, and exciting fourth quarter action here between both teams. So that'll give us a minute to thank our official sponsors for the 2025 Winter Classic. We want to thank GoMart, Midstate Northside Automotive Group, Pepsi, WVU Medicine, City of Summersville, Visit Greater Summersville, and 3WS. We appreciate your support of the 2025 Winter Classic.
And I tell you, Alex, where other place can you get this kind of excitement, this kind of show on the floor for only $10?
That's right, absolutely. And what an exciting game here so far, and I hope this last 2:45 is as exciting as the whole game has been. So they got to find shooters if you're Clay Battelle right now.
That's right.
Peyton Bales has the hot hand, as does number 1 Cam Thomas. So want to know where those shooters are. Good rebound by Harrison.
Yeah, and it was an open shot, which wasn't a bad one. But you got to know where some of these guys are for sure.
Nice step through by Bales, but a block by Sandy. And Sandy again with the ball. Sandy just seeming to be everywhere here in this second half. Maybe not all the points. Going to make it a tough decision here for player of the game. Maybe not, though. Nice play by Sandy as he is kind of taking over here in this second half for the CBs, and he's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And, you know, I tell you, that drive right there for number 5, Matty, he took that thing with aggression, knew what he was going to do with it, got the foul and the bucket.
And what I like seeing from him is he's doing it on the other end as well. I've seen him getting some rebounds. I've seen him getting them loose balls. So he's really being the engine here on both ends of the court.
Well, I tell you, he had to step up as he completes the three-point play. He's had to step up with those 2 starters with 4 fouls.
That's a great point, great point. He let him get by him on the baseline. Good job there by number 12 Barnhouse.
Yeah, got to know where Peyton is, right? They did.
Nice job by 24, nice screen.
Let him get to the middle. with that jump shot. And good rebound.
Yep,
Everybody's hustling.
Absolutely, nothing wrong there. Going to be, I'm assuming, a jump ball there. There's nothing going on there, but guys hustling, going after the rebound here. So 50-49, Clay Battelle with a 1-point lead, minute 43 to go. So if you're Clay Battelle here, you're going to take your time and look for a good shot.
I tell you what, Coach, that wasn't a held ball. That was actually a foul there on Ben Harrison.
Okay.
Over the back is what they called.
All right. I believe that'll be Harrison's third. Oh, nice take there. Good kick. Ponser off for three in the corner.
Oh, man, he had his feet set. I thought that was going in.
Yep, bit short.
Oh, good hustle.
Yep, a lot of effort
hustle.
going out here. You love to see it. Just ball's going to bounce one way or the other, and unfortunately for Midland Trail in that play, it went the other way, but still got a chance. Nice job there by number 21, Cooper Payton.
Stay right there. 12 blue. On the push is second.
Fast and furious
All
here.
right, it is. Number 12 for Midland Trail, Jackson Barnhouse with the foul. It's his second foul.
Yep, and Cooper Payton there coming out of foul trouble with his first points of the fourth quarter here, going to the line for an and one. A little long, but able to corral that rebound. That really hurts.
It does.
Huggins, if you're Midland Trail there, they're going to run a little bit more time off of this clock here.
Yeah, and if you're Clay Battelle, just hang on to the ball, strong with the ball. No need to get anything fancy.
Nope. And that looks like that's what they're going to do. Going to make Midland Trail maybe commit a foul as Bales is going to pick up his first.
Yeah, Peyton picking up his first personal, sending Ponser off to the line, shooting two.
Big foul shots here. Going, if able to connect for Ponseroff, that'll extend it to a two-possession game. So important foul shots here as he's short with the first. He's 0 for his last three, so needs to take a deep breath and see this one go in if he can. And if you're Midland Trail, you got to get this rebound. Got to get it. He fell down. Harrison fell.
Slipped that rebound, didn't he?
There's Sandy again making the play that matters.
Man, that's the stuff that drives Coach Miller crazy. I can see it on his face.
Yep.
They practice that. I'm sure they practice it daily. You got to be able to box out.
Yeah, that one hurts, and that's going to put Sandy at the line, where today he's 4 for 4 at the line. Make it 5 for 5.
Yeah, Sandy's done a nice job of kind of holding down the fort while those two seniors have had some foul trouble and got stepped out.
Especially here in the second half, I feel like he has been a Swiss Army knife. He's done everything that they've asked him to do, and that's his first miss, but a lane violation anyway. So,
yeah, he got a little excited, was going for that rebound, but we like his hustle.
I think he knew that was going, but that one shot was a big shot because now it's a two-possession game.
You got it.
So the Patriots got to be quick, but not in a hurry.
Yeah, again, don't have to get crazy, but we do have to score.
Oh, there you go. Oh, almost an and one there for Bales. As I like that thought by him. Getting to the basket, get the foul, get some points while the clock's not running.
That's right. And that's what you do. Now it's stop the clock. You got 2 free throws. But, again, those free throws, you got to make them.
Big foul there as that's the 5th on Cooper Payton. So he'll be out of the game for the CBs. So something to think about here in this last 42 seconds and possibly if we get extended time.
I tell you, now's where you're seeing coaches, you're seeing them make decisions, you're seeing them separate what they need to be doing, and yeah, good bucket, and maybe even a little hair pulling out, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Coach Miller chooses to do here if Bales is able to make this foul shot. Extend some pressure, make it difficult.
Yeah, two free throws. He calls timeout. That's exactly right. Okay, get yourself together. Go set some pressure up. You're down to 42 seconds. It's definitely doable. But, man, this one's been fun, hasn't it?
Absolutely. It's been an intense game, one that's been back and forth, a well-played game, right? We've had a few fundamental things that we're going to see in high school basketball, but overall the quality of this game has been really high. So I think, too, if you're Clay Battelle, you talked a minute about what Coach Miller was going to do. If you're Clay Battelle, you're going to try to draw something up here to get the ball in bounds out of the corners so they cannot trap you, because I'm going to assume that that's what he's going to do, is try to pick up a little bit of pressure and maybe try to make them hurry and make a bad pass here.
Yeah, and you want to get it to the middle of the floor. And, if you put it to the side, the only way you go to the side is if you go up the sideline. But if you can't go up the sideline, you want to get a thing to the middle. We talk about getting it in that circle, or at least 1 foot in the circle. Get yourself there, and you give yourself better options when you're in the center.
And you got to be strong with the ball here if you're Clay
Certainly
Battelle,
do.
because hands are coming for it. I
That's
promise.
right. That's right. It's going to be a wild and fantastic ride here for 42 seconds. So buckle up and hang on.
And Trail's going to pick up in a denied defense. They're going to get it into Sandy. Got to see what they're going to do. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here comes that pressure. They good. They got it flipped up.
Yep,
excellent work.
Now it's time to foul, maybe.
Yep. Good.
Got it across half court, and then they're going to foul. So that foul's going to be on number 13, John Neal. His first, and it's going to put Colt Sandy back at the line.
And Sandy has a chance here. If he makes 2 of these, he's going to make it a 2-possession game, which is going to be difficult to overcome. But he's got to make both. First one up and short. So, all right.
Yep. A little quick on that release if you're Sandy. Maybe take a breath and get a shot. This is a big one as well, as you would like to have a 3-point lead if it comes to it.
Yeah, for sure. He's at least got to make this one. At least that means they don't beat him with 1 possession if he
absolutely.
And that one's good. Good work.
Knocks it down for a 3-point game. Now they're going to make him use a little clock, this little 2-2-1 press.
Yep. That's
Not
what
really
you do.
Trying to steal it, but create a little mayhem, if you will.
Yep. And that's what it did create. With Isaiah with the long 3.
Get out here if you're. Got 15 seconds left. Going to try to find Peyton Bales here. Down 3. Big shot.
Ooh.
Oh, got him on the wrist with the follow through. That's going to be 3.
Well, I tell you, Coach, if you can't get a good clean shot, a foul on the 3, that'll do. That'll do for you.
Yeah. And if you're Clay Battelle, Coach, you're kind of shaking your head there. Didn't need that foul. He was in a good spot for defense, and Bales was way deep. Oh, big miss there by Bales, as he's going to have 2 more.
Up and in, good. This one's just as important. He still needs to make it.
He's got to keep his head up here, because they are going to have to inbound the ball.
Yeah, Coach Miller sees it. He calls timeout. Kind of changes their strategy now. So if he makes it, that means they're down 1. You can still let the ball be inbounded, commit a foul, and then play this foul game all over again.
You're going for that steal on the inbounds pass if you're Midland Trail, and if you do not get that steal, you have to foul quickly. And that way that's going to maybe give you a chance to have a 3-point game, right? If they come back down and make both foul shots, it would only be a 3-point game. So this next foul shot, very crucial for Midland Trail.
Yeah, and I tell you, it was just such an exciting game, and it kind of only happens right here at the Winter Classic. If we got games going on, I see the other teams. I see the Oak Hill girls standing over here. They're dancing to the music, and they're getting themselves ready. The later we get throughout the day, I think these teams get a little bit better in their gameplay because it's not so early. It's more of a normal time for them. But, again, if you're hanging around the area and you want to come out and watch some good ball, come on out. It's $10 to get in the door, and you can come and go as you please, but it's $10 all day for basketball. Great value.
Absolutely. Let's see what happens here with Bales on this last foul shot. Makes it.
Makes that last one.
Now you got to go if you're Trail. There you go. You get the foul.
Good foul. Good foul.
Foul on number 1, Cam Thomas. That's his 4th, and that's going to send Poncer off at the line with 10 seconds left. So if you're Trail, you got plenty of time left here. Make something happen. I got to believe they're going to look to number 1. So if you're Clay Battelle, you're going to look to Bales. So if you're Clay Battelle, you're definitely going to make sure you match up with him. Short.
Ponceron's first one up.
Yep.
And short. So there you go. That's why you play the foul game. When you're Midland Trail, you're down. You make those buckets. You commit that foul. If you go for the steal, don't get it, you foul them real hard. Then that way you get there real fast anyway. Now you got Ponceroff with the second one.
Ponceroff struggled at the line.
Struggled, but you don't give up the rebound, do you?
Yeah.
And they got to foul him again.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're
Yeah, Coach Miller over there pleading with his team, you've got to box out. And I know I've been there, I've been in his position, and that's the stuff that keeps you awake at night is free throw boards. That offensive team has a disadvantage and should not be able to get that board.
Yep. And
Ponceroff's first one up and in.
Yeah, a law of averages is as good of a player as Ponceroff is. He's going to make one of those. So he's now 1 for 6 here in the fourth quarter. 1 for 7.
Left it
Here
short.
we go.
All right, so we
Peyton
still
Bell's
got it.
Going to be bringing it up.
Down the floor, Peyton turns, kicks that ball out. I don't know that I saw a foul, did you, Coach?
No, I don't know. I mean, you had a lot of action going on there and just a little bit out of control in those last couple of minutes or seconds of play. So that's going to end the game here. An exciting game to the Winter Classic with the score Clay Battelle 55, Midland Trail Patriots 53. And we're going to turn it over to DJ Thunder to announce the players of the game. And stay tuned because we'll be right back with the player of the game interviews.
All right, I'm Jason. I'm back with our players of the game with Midland Trail first. Number 0, Peyton Bells. Now, Peyton, seems like that first half, that lid had a basket on you, but in the second half, holy cow, it was not. How did you approach halftime, and did Coach Miller give you a good speech, or how did it work?
He just told me stop being lazy. I'm a little sick, a little, just stuffed up, really. And he just said come out and play hard, and that's what I tried to do.
You know what, even this early morning, sometimes that affects players playing at different times than you normally play. But Peyton, that was great shooting. So what's been your favorite thing about Winter Classic? If you can think of one or maybe one or two things, but what has it been?
Just the environment. The environment is very good. The court, of course, and it's a very nice place to play at.
Well, I told the viewers watching the show, I played a lot of basketball with you, and I knew that first half was not your gig. And I said, be ready for Peyton. So Peyton, appreciate you. Thanks for playing. Appreciate that. And for Clay Battelle, number 5, Colton Sandy. Now, Colton, I tell you, you had 2 of your starters in foul trouble. And I felt like what you did was you said, you know what, come get on my back. I'm going to take the team. Is that what your thought process was?
Yes, sir. I wanted it. I wanted this win a lot.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we want to see. We want to see that desire. You ended up with 18 points. That's a pretty good look for you. I don't follow Clay Battelle, but I'd say that's a pretty good point value for you at least. So, when you went into halftime, what was the halftime speech? Did Coach Josh get you fired up, or how did that work?
Oh, yeah, he got us all fired up. He told us to stop being lazy and wake up, and we did.
And, I tell you, both teams, both tight all the way down and actually didn't get away from each other, both teams, all the way to the end. It was great. So if you could say one thing that you like the best about Winter Classic, what has it been?
Just playing basketball. I love playing basketball.
And there you have it, folks. Right there you go. Great answer by Colt. He just says, you know what? It's about basketball. So thank you very much for playing at the Winter Classic. Appreciate all your hard work, and thank you guys.